got lied on, man. About to go to a female house. And as I was walking down the street, they was doing a canvas in the area. Stopped me. Who is you? Where you from? I went from about to walk over her house to sitting in the station being questioned about 4 murders. Like, wrong place, wrong time. They told me, like, look, we gonna take you home. We promise we gonna take you home. Only thing you gotta do is to sign this statement. And the statement I was signing was a confession saying I did it. That's how they got me.
Davontae Sanford has been in prison since he was 14 years old after police said he had confessed to the murders of 4 people.
It went from there to me receiving 39 years. So I wasn't ready for that. I had to sleep on concrete for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Because the police then ran in my cell, took my mattress, my blankets. They took all my mail, they took everything, my clothes, everything. I'm just in there in my boxers, that's it. It was something different. Like I ain't never been locked up before. I was walking in the yard with guys who was in prison for murder and have committed murder since being in prison.
In Detroit, an emotional reunion for a young man who was released from prison after serving 9 years for murders he did not commit.
I want to try to put this behind me and move on with my life and move forward with my family, you know?
My mother was my everything. Like, that was my rock. I fed off her energy. It was times I was down and I just felt like giving up. But like, hearing her voice just reassured me, like, you know what? Don't give up. Like, keep fighting. She used to send me pictures where she used to be standing out in the cold, holding signs, saying, "Free my son," protesting in front of the courthouse. That's what motivated me.
Davontae walked out of the Bellamy Creek Correctional Facility.
I didn't want to be known only as, oh, that's Davontae Sanford. That's the young man that went to prison for a crime he didn't commit. I used to sit in my cell and think, like, what am I gonna do with my life if and when I ever get out? I want to be the voice for the guy who some may look at as a dropout, a gangbanger, that young predator who gonna die in the street or maybe wind up going to prison. I want to be the voice for that young man. So Innocent Dreams is all about gang prevention, mentorship, violence prevention, job training, GED preparement. I'm trying to go out, get different resources, partner up with different people to take it back to the people that I know that need it and that would accept it. I actually been trying to reach out as much as possible to the youth in the city of Detroit, where I'm speaking at different high schools, speaking at different middle schools, different programs, trying my best to share my story. I was in level 5, it's 23-hour lockdown. Anytime it was a fight, anytime it was a stabbing, the whole prison getting shut down. Take every opportunity you got to make something and to better yourself. Become more active and involved in your community, bro. This city is the reason why I started Innocent Dreams. I want to be out there in the trenches with an action at. We got a crisis right now. You mix gangs, guns, and drugs with somebody young. That's destruction. That's another victim or a couple victims. I think if it was some resources and funding gathered around trying to tackle the drug problem around the youth, I know for a fact you will see a reduction in the violent crimes. And I think another thing that needed to be tackled and spoke up upon is trauma. The type of trauma that the kids go through in the inner city, but also how to cope and deal with it and acknowledge the fact it's okay. Like I did 9 years in prison. I was traumatized. I acknowledge the fact that I was a victim and I was traumatized, right? That's the first step. The second step is seeking the right type of help, because you have to think about it. If it's a kid who is bipolar or ADHD, mix that with a broken home, mix that with a broken school system, like you know what you got, disaster. You can't tackle one without the other. You can't just say, we got jobs. That's not enough. You need people stable enough mentally to stay focused enough on a job.
1, 2, 3, hit!
On behalf of the City of Detroit, on behalf of all of my colleagues, thank you for what you are doing. You are truly making a difference. And I'd like to present this Spirit of Detroit Award to you. And then I want to pin you.
I didn't even know I was receiving the Spirit of Detroit Award. I felt like crying. It was a blessing and an honor all in a sense. I haven't even been home a year yet and I'm already receiving that award.
Wow, I'm very honored, to accept this award. I know what it's like to be snatched away from my mother and friends and family. I don't want to see kids go through that. I know it's a better way, and I want to be the one to help guide them through that. I can read it.
I'm very thankful. That award just made me even that much hungrier. Who would have known? I went from inmate 684070 to Davontae Sanford, founder of Innocent Dreams, receiving an award from the Detroit City Council president. When I told people I'm launching a nonprofit organization called Innocent Dreams for at-risk youth, everybody and their mama was like, how can we help? That's the city of Detroit for you. That's them people out there busting their butt, building them cars, or making them tires, or making them famous Coney dogs. I love them Coney dogs from Lafayette, Coney Island. But them people that care, and want to see you make something of yourself. Detroit is hustle and bustle. If you can make it from Detroit, you can make it from anywhere, regardless of what they say. We built for it tough. It didn't change so much since I've been gone. I came home to what? It looked so beautiful and amazing. I love my city, and I just know how much more my city would be better off, right? With making sure the youth of Detroit will have better job opportunities, better resources when it comes to battling drug addiction and things like that. So that's where I come in, bridge the gap between the two. I am so thankful and honored to be from Detroit. I had a little boy walk up on me who was maybe 8 years old, and he was like, "What's up, Davontae? I just want to let you know, you my hero." That's what motivated me and pushed me to keep going in the direction I'm going with helping kids. I'm not only living for me, I'm living for the city of Detroit. I'm living for my mother. I'm living for the struggle. I don't think I can never be mad or bitter. It's a waste of time. I'm too busy trying to learn how to drive and cook to be mad at something that didn't happen 9 years ago when I still got my whole life ahead of me. I want to tell my story to as many people as possible. I want to focus on my nonprofit, and I want to try to save as many people as I can. I want to speak for the people who can't speak up and fight for themselves. Because it was a time I wasn't able to fight for myself or speak up for myself, right? And it was people that was doing it for me. So I'm paying it forward by turning around and doing it for others. This is what I done been through, but this is what I want to do now. It's not about where you done came from, it's about where you're going.